Written in lowercase, what is the only three-letter word that looks the same when spun upside down? The answer at the end of this grand final. Welcome to the Lateral Grand Final. Two teams here who have battled through all the series so far. One of them will be walking out with the trophy. And we start with...
I'm Simon Clark.
I'm Sally LePage, and together we are, it sounds like a really weird band, we are Viva La Vida.
Team Viva, as I keep calling you. I keep shortening this ever so slightly.
But it is actually Viva La Vida.
You are undefeated so far.
That's going to change, I have no doubt.
Come on.
Go in pessimistic, you're rarely disappointed.
Well, so your first game was really close. Your first game came down to the wire.
You could not have got more close.
Your second game, you actually didn't answer a question in the final.
Yeah.
I was told to sit on my hands for that one, and I didn't, have to do anything.
Yeah.
Your opponents just got completely locked out.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an advantage, a disadvantage? Do you need the experience?
I think we're rusty now.
It's been a while since the last round, and they have played another round more than us, so they are a little bit more experienced at this game. So
But more tired.
And facing you is...
A completely knackered Team Terminator.
Kat Arnie, Helen Arnie, sisters, and Juggernaut.
Yes.
I mean, you have blasted your way through. You've had one defeat on the way here, but that's all.
Yeah.
So you've taken the slightly longer path.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a rematch, isn't it?
Yeah.
This was the first game, and it was very close back then. New questions. It all comes down to this. Very best of luck to both of you. Let's play round one. You both know how it works by now. 6 questions, 60 seconds. The quicker you buzz in, the more points you get, but the less clues you will have heard. We're going to start with you. Your first question is horse races, beer, road signs, precious metals, and land. What's the link between them?
Okay, so Derby, there's...
Daughter people, horse races.
You get given a prize in guineas. Well, some of them.
Precious metals, you got gold, silver.
These are some of the few exceptions that are still allowed.
Like not gambling.
Imperial units?
Oh.
Are they measured in imperial units?
Yes.
Go for that. I'll let you buzz.
Just in the nick of time for 3 points.
Are they measured in imperial units?
Yes, they are. In the UK, those are the few things that still use imperial. 3 points straight off. You are off the mark, and we go over to Team Terminator. In 1925, Dr. Crippen almost met a sticky end when he was rescued from the locked chamber of a building on fire. In the same disaster, despite desperate efforts to save them, sportsmen, nobles, and over 40 MPs perished, and many others were badly disfigured. Which London venue had burned down?
Gosh, 1925. So it's going to be a gentleman's club or something.
Or a theatre, something, sportsman nobles,
A
and 40
locked
MPs.
chamber of a building on fire.
Is it the Houses of
Parliament?
On 4 points,
The Houses of Parliament?
did not
House of Lords.
catch fire in 1925. That is not the correct answer. The question goes over to the other team and the clock restarts. You don't have to answer, and you can buzz in whenever you want.
Okay.
Let's wait for another clue.
Right.
Burning down.
No one was actually killed in this.
Oh, was it Madame Tussauds?
Oh, yeah.
Madame Tussauds.
Is correct for 3 points. They were wax figures that burned down. Sticky end is the key word in there.
Oh, man.
Next question is also to you. In 1933, activist Chowdhury Rahmat Ali wrote in his pamphlet Now or Never that 30 million Muslim brethren lived in 5 eastern regions of the British Raj: Punjab, Afghania, Kashmir, Sindh and Balochistan.
I think it's Bangladesh.
How is this approximate region known today?
I think because that's what the division was between India and Bangladesh.
Go ahead, I don't know.
Bangladesh?
Is not the correct answer. So the whole question gets thrown over. Buzz if you want to. The clock restarts.
I think it is Pakistan. I think
Well,
it's...
Kashmir isn't that...
that is the disputed. Shall we wait for one more?
No, hang on. Yeah, let's hold up.
This is a current country.
Yeah.
It is Pakistan.
Yes, it is. For 3 points.
It is, Helen.
What's the clue hidden in that question?
I thought it was that there were 30 million Muslim brethren in India and it was like a trick question.
No.
That was the split.
I think Sally's just figured out.
It starts with a P, an A, a K.
It is an
S and
acronym.
a TAN.
Yeah, it's a portmanteau. It's all those names jammed together. So yes, 3 points to Team Terminator, and the next question is yours. For most card games, the aces are generally regarded as the most important cards in the pack, but it hasn't always been this way. Which major historical event of the late 18th century is said by experts to have been a catalyst for this change?
Right. So. Oh, well, it's going to be the
Revolution, the French Revolution.
Oh,
something like that. Something like that. Yes,
or the
because cards
American
were French
or American
and they had...
independence.
No, but France has a.
Originally, the
cards.
ace was the least important.
Previously, the ace was the least important, but that meant the king was the most important. So they're like, it was almost like you had to regicide.
Are we
going
to go with the French Revolution? I think we should.
Go, do it.
For 3 points?
The French Revolution
is correct.
Yes!
Absolutely right. The king used to be the most important card, and then the ace was placed on top, which ties the scores. Next question is on the buzzer for both teams, so if you're ready, have a look at this. Why do Americans count the number of chirps a cricket makes in 15 seconds and then add 4? Oh, for 4 points right away.
Oh,
It's the temperature.
in
Fahrenheit.
Is exactly the correct answer.
Teamwork system.
You're absolutely right. I needed in Fahrenheit in there as well. That's the adding 40. The crickets get faster as it gets warmer. Which, for someone who is working on a PhD about insect biology, I thought that was going to be a home question when I saw it.
Answer again, because this happened before. I waited until the end of the question.
Last question in this round. The Russian botanist Nikolai Vavilov spent 1924 in Afghanistan to study their farming culture. He noticed that in Herat province, they had hundreds of huge dovecotes. Apart from food, why did they need so many pigeons? Oh, for 4 points again.
Poop. They needed the pigeon
Fertiliser,
poop, the
phosphate.
guano, the phosphates,
Is
and the.
again the correct answer. The only way to fertilise the soil there was through guano.
I'm just going to say I've been thinking a lot about pigeon poop recently, for reasons that I shan't go into now.
I mean, at the end of that poop talk,
Basically, Tom, we don't need you anymore.
the scores were tied, but now, at the end of round one, they are 14-6.
Sorry, we can do this.
Round two is second thought. You'll know how this works. We're going to see a board with 12 clues on it. What is the thing they're all pointing to? Team Viva, you are going to be going first. Pick a number.
Number 12, please.
Number 12. For 5 points, salad.
Caesar.
Rocket.
Rocket is not what I've got. So,
Number 6.
number 6, Shakespeare.
Yeah. Well, you know, he said Caesar, and I reckon
do
that
it.
we'll just say Caesar because they stole our electromagnet. So I'm going to say Caesar.
It is the correct answer. Astonishingly. You got a load of points in the last game.
Steal your electromagnet.
No.
It was the other
It was the
team.
other guy.
Your opponents in the last game stole points essentially by overhearing you, and
I'm
this
so
time
sorry.
it worked the other way.
I'm so
I literally-
sorry.
no,
You
okay,
said
it's fine.
Caesar.
So that is 5 points over here, and you get the first pick of the next board.
10.
Number 10. Recommended for travellers.
Can I have one?
Yeah, go on.
Bum bags.
Bum bags is not the answer. I don't think they've ever actually been recommended.
I just really thought, like, bums is going to be an answer at some point. I thought I'd try and get it in as bum bags.
Not this time.
Okay.
So, for 5 points,
Number 3.
number 3. Sometimes mandatory.
Vaccinations?
Try, yeah.
Vaccinations?
It's a good guess based on those two, but it's not what I've got. So, passing it back over.
Let's go number 1.
Number 1.
No one picks number 1.
National or private
Insurance.
is correct. National insurance or private insurance, sometimes required and recommended for travellers. So that's another 4 points over there. You guys okay over there?
Yep.
We're fine.
The first pick's yours.
We're going to
So,
catch a break, it's fine.
Lucky number 7.
number 7. Engagement.
Okay, don't say anything. We made a mistake last time.
Prior.
Prior is not what I've got. So I'm passing it back over for 5 points.
9.
Number 9. Suit.
Oh.
I think I know what this is.
Already?
Yeah, I think
No.
it's diamonds.
And you're right for 5 points. That's astonishing, Kat.
I may have been engaged twice. I've got to buy some lightly used diamonds.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Leave some
There's
points
still,
for us, guys.
there's still 5 points left in this game.
Feel good.
5?
Your first pick off the next board.
All right, so let's go number 4.
Number 4. must be chosen to join.
If you're a chosen one to be joined,
Religion.
it must be, yeah.
The WI.
The WI.
The WI.
The
Is
WI.
not the right answer, so passing it back over.
Number 9, please.
Number 9. In a palace.
The King or Queen of England.
I don't think you're chosen to be the King or Queen of
Are you
England.
not chosen by God?
Well, but what do you join?
The royal family.
I need an answer, please.
the monarch of England.
No is not right, so passing it back over.
You pick a number.
Number 2. Green seats.
Oh, well, the green seats is one of them's green and one of them's red, isn't it? It's
Oh,
either House
God,
of Lords
no.
or House of Parliament, and now I'm panicking because I
it's
can't remember which
House of
one it is.
Westminster.
And it's Westminster.
No,
is it
if
the
you
green
must be
seats are the
chosen, you
MPs?
have to be elected.
Yes, you're not
Oh,
chosen.
no,
No, but you're
no, you're
selected as a
chosen.
lord as well.
I need an answer.
It's Lambeth Palace. I think the green seats are the elected MPs, aren't they? The green is MPs,
Yes.
so it's like House of Commons.
Is the correct answer. Oh, that is a clean sweep of round 2 at really high scores, which leaves us with a 26-point difference.
It's fine.
It can be done. Good luck. The last round of the grand final is quick thought. You both know how it works. There's 3 minutes 40 on your clock. For that massive advantage, there is 1 minute 30 on
Rub it in,
yours.
Tom. Just rub it in.
Keep saying it.
Your clock is going to start counting down first. Buzz in to stop the clock. Get it right to start your opponents. Get it wrong, 10 seconds away and your clock starts again. Okay. If everyone's ready. In France, which date or event is referred to as jour J?
George, is that George or is it
Jour is day, so it's just what J means.
like me day, birthday?
The English equivalent is also alliterative.
New Year, May Day,
This is one of the most famous events in history.
French Revolution,
Christmas.
Liberation,
Jesus' birth, Easter,
This is in 1944.
D-Day. D-Day.
D-Day is correct, the D-Day landings. 3 minutes 40 on your clock. What kind of person might do a finger fumbler for fun?
Finger fumbler. No, we can wait. We get a clue, can't we? We
Yeah,
can get a clue.
no. Is it a magician?
A finger
Someone like
fumbler.
As the name implies, if you get it wrong, it could be painful.
Oh. Is it like knife throwing?
Yeah.
Is knife juggling?
It's an equivalent activity to a tongue twister.
A tongue twister. Finger fumbler, like a Rubik's cube, like a
It's a type of person that uses their digits a lot.
pickpocket or
magician.
Go for it.
A close-up magician.
No, it's a deaf person. It's the equivalent of a tongue twister in sign language, so your clock restarts with 10 seconds less on it. Which reggae and pop group took their name for the application form for unemployment benefits?
UB40.
UB40 is correct. 55.7 seconds on your clock. In the Bible, who instantly killed exactly 25% of the world's population?
Oh, it's which one killed Cain and Abel? Which one killed the other? Cain?
Is correct. Cain slew Abel. 2 minutes 45. Which video gaming device was inspired by the way that sumo wrestlers weigh themselves?
How do sumo wrestlers weigh themselves?
Oh,
Do they hang off a...
Sumo wrestlers are heavy.
I mean, yeah, but that wasn't the question. We know they're heavy, but how do they weigh themselves?
So heavy they have to weigh themselves on 2 scales.
They have to... No, but it's a
gaming
gaming
console.
device.
Gaming
so is
device.
it a Wii, a joystick?
Oh,
Moving their weight side to side change the readings.
Go.
is the Wii.
I need you
Wii
to...
board. The Wii surfboard. You know, the Wii surfboardy thing where you stand on it
I'll
and you whip
take it.
around.
It's the Wii Fit balance board. Yes, you're right.
Honestly.
47.3 on your clock. ... was added to the Morse code in 2004 to represent which character?
Can you repeat it, please? ... It
was the first character to be added since World War II.
Could it be the @ symbol?
It could. It's worth it.
Yeah. The @ symbol?
Is correct.
You're on it.
2 minutes and 12 on your clock. Complete this quote by Will Rogers. The trouble with political jokes is that they often get...
Voted to be President of the United States.
Topical.
There's only one word missing.
The problem with political jokes is they often
Get
fail. Whoa.
elected.
Is exactly the correct word. 27.7. Which term for a prestigious, successful company comes from the highest denomination of token used in casinos?
It's like a bar, isn't it? It's
I don't know.
I mean, what did you use it? Fortune 500.
The tokens have a fairly common name.
No.
Blue chip.
Yeah.
Blue chip.
Is correct, yes. 1 minute 53. Which two-digit shirt number is given to England cricket player Joe Root for one-day internationals?
I mean, I've literally no idea.
Should we just take the hit on this?
Yeah, let's go. 11.
No, it's a pun on his surname. It's 66. Route 66. Which company has a name meaning 3 diamonds in Japanese?
Oh.
Wee.
Hitachi? Should we go for that?
Yeah, go on.
Hitachi?
No, it's Mitsubishi. Their logo is 3 diamonds.
Here's the card.
Which artwork features the words, "I pressed the fire control and ahead of me rockets blazed through the sky"?
What was the question?
Which artwork?
Isn't it Roy Lichtenstein?
The painting's title is part of the artwork.
Is it Liechtenstein?
It's the
It's a defining piece of pop art.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
by
Elise.
Roy, but I can't remember what it's called. It's called Rockets or something. Pass.
No, it was called Wow.
Yeah.
So that's another 10 seconds away.
Oh my
39.1 on the clock. Which two Gaelic sports differ by only one letter?
It's hurling and
Curling. Hurling and
hurling and curling.
Is correct. 10.7 on your clock. Which southwest township to Johannesburg was established in 1963?
Name a South African place.
Pretoria.
No, it's not. It was Soweto. And you don't have 10 seconds to give, so the victors are Team Terminator. Commiserations to the previously unstoppable Team Viva.
Chipped into their lead.
You did. It was close. There were only a
close,
few points in
very
it.
close.
And congratulations to the incredibly well-named Team Terminator.
Yes!
The trophy is yours. There we go.
Oh,
There.
thank you.
Take it. Take it. It's all yours. There we go.
We'd like to dedicate this to our mother for making us ferociously competitive.
We've already gone for beat you. It's fine.
I still can't get used to seeing you in a suit, even though I've never seen you in a
I know,
before.
it
feels
really
wrong.
weird.
It's a cognitive dissonance. Yeah.